You see these things up here? These are what I need to make this go up quicker. I am out of these. I did all of them, and I re-rolled them, and did all of those as well. Which is why you're here. And now when I do strikes, this doesn't go up very quickly. Ever. It's almost not worth doing. It would almost be better to just wait till reset and do the next weekly one, which will give another 10. This is for the seal. I don't know if you know about it, but everything else is done. Ta-da! This is to gild the seal. It needs 15 more ranks. I cannot get those ranks without more things to give me XP. Strikes aren't gonna fucking move it anywhere worth a shit, Mark, I'm telling you. Also, your vault's just gonna get caned by this. If it isn't already. No, it's pretty caned. Isn't that 994 out of 1,000? Rip Postmaster. No, I don't have to clean out anything. I know what you're talking about. There is no cleaning out. The vault is fine. I don't know what you mean.
The Cabal sends forth its champion. The challenge is met. Our blood flows together. May it lead to
And I've already told you about this, is these will not drop catalyst till all the catalysts you do, or at least not drop catalyst consistently, until you do all your fucking catalysts. Do you understand that? Like, this is, like, these will, like, the rate on this right now to drop catalyst is like 1 in 4 million. Because you haven't done all the other ones. Still. I know you don't like that, but tough luck. So you want a Thunderlord catalyst, you're probably gonna have to do all the other shit. Aren't we doing that then?
the digger of graves, her mouth packed with red
What do you
soil.
mean?
I do not grant you safe passage.
It's not what I was told to do.
My tank is restless. Do what you came for. Fight well or die quickly. Guardians, join my
No.
armor the star.
That is not part of your seal, Mark. That is me suffering.
From it, while others are ruled by it. Which are you? I refused to bend the knee. What does that tell you? Would you please command your champion? All warriors rally in defense of the chosen.
I don't think you want to do that. Because you have a stupid number of catalysts still, probably, that are not done, knowing you. Yes, that's why you probably should... do them all in one go is literal suicide. Never leaving. I said, I'm already taking care of this seal. I will do this seal. I just need more rep things to do. I'll get more daily. There's no quick way to increase this otherwise. Right? Seal's handled. I will make sure it gets to 30, right? I just can't do it now because I've done all the things from yesterday. And I don't have any more. And I used every reroll token you had to reroll them, and I did all of them. And after rerolling them, rerolled them again and did them again. You can buy more reroll tokens, it's not worth it though. You could just get more, like, we'll get 3 more on reset, right? Every reset we'll get 3 more, and then we'll get a weekly, the weekly reset, right? Which is worth like 10 ranks, right? I'm not that worried about... Why the hell did you drop this down here? I'm not that worried about the getting to rank 30 in 3 weeks thing. I've done everything else. Haven't I? Did you not notice? Otherwise, I'm literally going to spend hours in strikes. Like, if every strike takes about 10 to 15 minutes times 75, that's like 10 hours of strikes, just so you realize that, or more. It's not worth it. I could just wait till reset, and I gain more progress at reset for doing 3 of them than I do for doing like 20 strikes. You know that, right? It's really silly.
I see now how you fight, Guardians. Your potential is wasted.
I'm being genuinely serious there, by the way. I literally 3 things will give me like 2.5 ranks, probably. Probably 3. I think they give like a rank every time for each one for the dailies, right?
Hold strong, Guardians.
And it's like 10 ranks for the weekly. Should give you an idea that I gain like 13 ranks, 14, 15 ranks off them alone and re-rolling them. Actually, probably not 10 ranks, it's probably more like 7. I don't know. Oxel is so broken. Anyway, some of your catalysts can't even be done in Shiro-G, Mark. You know that, right? The exotic orders stop giving you catalyst too, by the way. How did I complete a triumph? What the fuck is that? 100 strikes. Before you even attempt this, you should know how many actual catalysts you have to do, Mark. It's probably not a small number. What's this from? What's this? Is that one of the fucking Twitch ones or something? You shouldn't try to do them all in one sitting. There's a lot of them. Oh, is it Twitch one? Okay. Let's see. God. Some of these are even PvP, by the way. Which means I can't even do the snowball fight either. I have to actually shoot people with the guns. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You have got the Thunderlord Catalyst, by the way, now. Somehow. 31. 32. I don't know where it came from, but it dropped somewhere. There are 32 not done catalysts, and you do actually have the Thunderlord Catalyst now. Maybe the exotic things were given catalyst, it just wasn't showing up. Because I didn't see that pop up. $30 mark. Oh, fucking hell. You can pick whatever the fuck you want to do if you want to do it that way. I'm just telling you what I do them for. You know this already. If it's a PvP one, I go into PvP and do it, I guess. And I get salty. So, Thunderlord. What else do you actually want to use? Because half of these you aren't even going to use. You don't even need to fucking drop any more catalysts now, because you probably don't even care. There's Thunderlord, right? What's in here? There's Sweet Business, Vigilance Wing, Jade Rabbit, Zoro's Regime, Huckleberry, Izanagi's Burden, you know, the fucking sniper rifle, Hawkmoon, Malfeasance, the hand cannon down here. Hawkmoon's a hand cannon too. Thorn, and Final Warning, which is the sidearm. What, Thorn or... Don't say yeah, that one. You have to say the names, because there's a delay. Because you say yeah, that one, I'm 10 seconds ahead and moved on somewhere else. Yeah, that one doesn't work. Are you talking about this thing down here? I'll sit on it for a bit. These are all malfeasance. Okay. Should I go to the energy and check and see if there's anything in there? Okay, so there's nothing else in the kinetic, right? I don't have to worry about any of the others. Let's make sure you say there's no more in here, right? Most of these are like fucking PvP weapons. Not all of them are PvP, like Jade Rabbit's kind of PvP, so's V-Wing. People don't use Suros for anything these days. Sweet Business is a troll gun. Izanagi can come in useful if we ever use snipers, but the thing is we don't at the moment, so just fucking ignore it. Huckleberry's a bit of a PvP one. Hawkman's PvP. Malfeasance is probably a take and killing handgun, so I can see why you want to do that one. Final Warning's that weird lock-on sidearm that fires 3 bolts. You know, the do. Yeah, let's go to energy. Which means there's Tessellation, which is that. Remember that fusion rifle where you put your grenade in it and then it does stuff? That one. There's the Ergo Sum Catalyst. You have that? You must have that. We're on the wrong page. Let's go to the first page first, actually. Merciless. Cold Heart. Fighting Lion. It's still, by the way, bounties. I don't think this is possible to do. You know, it says bounties complete, and we turned in bounties, and this percentage didn't go up. And that's broken. We'll ignore that. Skyburner Catalyst. Borealis. Risk Runner. Hardlight. Prometheus Lens. Just the trace rifle. Telesto's done. Polaris Lance, which is the fucking... What's it called? Remember the fucking scout rifle that goes pew, ting, that one. Jotun. Cloud Strike. Don't fucking dare. Polaris. Okay. Okay, and on the final page we've got Tessellation and Ergo Sum. I think some of these were coming. You remember the exotic things? I think they were dropping from the exotic. Okay, no more. Okay, you know what I think? Oh, you've got Exderis Catalyst too, by the way. It's just got to have the kills completed for it. It's just not showing up here because it's a quest. Where's this? Oh, Season of the Deep. You know the exotic quests we were turning in, right? I think they stopped telling us they were giving us catalysts, and they were giving us catalysts. Because there's a lot of shit in here that wasn't in here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the Thunderlord, I don't remember the Thunderlord showing up, but it's here. And a lot of the other strike ones are here too. They must have, like, because I was doing a couple of those yellow ones and they weren't giving us anything. I think they were giving us it just wasn't popping up. Alright. Powerful? What's powerful? I don't think you care about Exderis. That's that stupid grenade launcher. That's the moth launcher. Remember the moth launcher? You know, you fire moths at things. Power guns? Oh yeah, we can go down there actually. We've got Thunderlord. Queenbreakers. Actually, let me go to the first page. Prospector. Grenade launcher. Darcy. Colony. Wait, Sleeper's here too. It had to have been putting things here. How did all of these sneak in here? I didn't know it was even there. Black Talon, Deathbringer, Leviathan's Breath. Oh my god. Levy. Okay, anything else? Oh, we'll go to the next page. Thunderlord I've already added. There's Queenbreakers. And that's it. So, that's just the heavies. It's just these and Queenbreaker, basically, that are left. So I've added Sleeper to the list. Queenbreaker? God fucking damn it. Well, that's 6 Catalysts, isn't it? Should I just go to Shuro G? Just tell me now. I'm just gonna go to Shuro G. Let me get the Hunter, and then delete him. Hey, look, you fucked up the stats. Well done. You know what I'm gonna do, don't you? Take off expulsion. Alright. I'm going to fucking Shuro G to fucking hate my life. Tomorrow, though, I should have those things to do if you don't accidentally do them somehow while you're playing the dungeon, which you might. Which I'll be mad at, but it's fine. Because you'll get more. You'll get 3 more at reset, right? Of whatever the fuck they're called. I don't even know what these are called. What are they? Daily challenges, right? We'll get 3 more of these at reset. Like you can see, it barely did fuck all when we did that strike. By the way, it did from like this before the one to here.
The Dreaming City housed one of the awoken.
It takes like 5 strikes to move it across.
She is known as Riven.
That's an engram.
Riven of 1,000 voices. The last known Ahamkara.
Oink.
She has been taken, and her death is your calling.
You're gonna make a Mechanos chest. It's new. It's from old stuff. Alright, don't worry. I'm already... Also, you've got Quiver on. Fuck you. How many, banners do you have currently? I hate you. Where'd the banners go, Mark?
You are finally here.
I have to go back to the tower after I get the fucking checkpoint. This Mark's a fucking dickbag who fucking used all the banners. Even though there was like 50 in there.
All you need to do is wish it. Come. I would quite like to meet you.
Fucking angry. You say I hate Hunter, but I can play all the classes. Equally. So that says something. Because some of them are better for things than others. Like, the Hunter's good for nothing. It's good for this. Alright, I need to pull up a fucking image, don't I, for fucking the Shuro. I should know this by now, by heart, honestly, but I don't. This fucking code. I've punched it in so many times. Here we go. Yeah, but most people who use other classes aren't comfortable jumping on Hunter and Warlock and Titan. I am. You haven't noticed. Oh, you know what? We got a mouse. We're gonna use it. Doing it with mouse and keyboard, it's easier. The advantage of being able to swap inputs instantly. Let's see, S-Snake now. My sensitivity is way too high to play mouse and keyboard on this mouse. You can tell because it's really juddery. Okay, bird diving down. We are gonna have to work through those catalysts eventually, though, at some point. Over time, you know? Just to get rid of them. You never know when you might need something. Ever. Imagine if the dungeon is Anarchy's Burden had turned out to be good and you hadn't done the catalyst for it. You know? That could have happened. It didn't, and snipers are probably not going to be good for a while. But you never know. Hey, bird flying left. Rip and reload. I wish to stay here forever. Nothing has ever been more accurate ever. When I miss a jump, it's usually because the jump fucking does dumb shit on the terrain. Or someone jumps on my head. Alright, what should we do first? Where's the Thunderlord? Let's get that out the fucking way, shall we? Oh yeah, I have to go get fucking things! Somebody fucking use them all! Say goodbye to your glimmer, Mark. I'm gonna need a few flags. Fuck you to your glimmer. Don't even remember using any. Dungeon ring a bell. Obviously use some of them. Okay. We need bullshit. Ba, 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 ba. Oh fuck is this blue shiny shit?
People need to feel safe here. Keep it together, girl. What do you need?
You know, at least it's not Solstice. Alright. Can I buy some banners, bitch? Say goodbye to Glimmer.
I think that's a good one.
30,
Nice choice.
40, 50, 60. Alright.
Wish
I'll
I
do
had
it.
that
I'll call
yourself.
it there. Any questions about your Glimmer? Apart from the fact you don't have any more.
Hey.
Alright, where's the Thunderlord gone? Thunder, thunder, Thundercats! Oh, Thunderlord, really.
For generations, the Dreaming City housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded secrets. She is known as Riven. Riven of 1,000 Voices.
Riven of a...
The last
fuck
known
off.
Ahamkara.
But yeah.
She has been taken, and her death
We
is
haven't
no
had this
calling.
very long. It must have came from something. And it mustn't have popped up. I genuinely think, because those exotic quests, and I did a few of them, remember, they stopped displaying that they were giving catalysts, right? But they were probably giving fucking catalysts. Oh yeah, free materials to make more things. Oh, I need to turn that off, actually. The artifact perk, too. I just realized. Weakened enemies are spawning Seekers, which are killing other enemies. I don't need them doing that. The reason being is I want the Thunderlord to kill things. I don't want... You would normally have that on. I don't want them on because I want the guns to kill things. That's why I turned the explosion perk off on the tether too, because it counts as an ability kill. So you'll notice I took the Echo of Expulsion off here. I do that. Wait. I had the super? Is that what they buffed? The ability energy regain from fucking this? No. Not really. It's quiver normally, and it's not a good buff anyway, to be fair. Yeah, what they need to do, like I said, is they need to make Deadfall an absolutely monster weapon. Like, it doesn't need to be 5% more than Tractor Cannon, it needs to be 20% more than Tractor Cannon. And they need to make it so only hunters can maintain the 50% buff too. So you could, right? Or debuff, I should say. They also need to buff Titan, so it's like 40% weapons from Bubble. Right? From Bubble Titan. Because you give up like a smash to use it. So it should be really fucking strong instead of like 20%. Radiant should not be better than it because Radiant is healing too. In my opinion. I think they're just going about it ass backwards and too scared of having these powerful classes. Because just like Hunter is fucked, Void Titan is pretty fucked too, right? Genuinely it is. Nobody uses Bubble Titan except to troll people in PvP. Right? Also, these aren't very good. For what you're trying to do. Because if you were trying to do something, you would have weapons on these. By the looks of it. But getting more would probably suck, so let's not do that. Yeah, also they have 19 class instead of 20. I mean 19 melee instead of 20, which is kind of annoying too. I hate when they do that, where you have one stat that's rounded and the other one that's at 19 or something, and it's hard to get them both at like the fucking 20 and 30. Like, I'd be perfectly happy with the 20, 30, 10 on most exotics. Fucking Thunderlord. This is actually a really good catalyst for the Thunderlord. Lightning Strike reloads the magazine. This really fixed the Thunderlord's problems in general, because the gun was kind of just, you'd fire it and then it'd just be out of ammo because it fired faster and faster. Actually have that perk on. I don't think you know what you want to do on this subclass, because it's dog shit and it's a hunter! Besides, wouldn't you want weapons on this build if you were trying to do the bow build or whatever with the fucking quiver? And then Leviathan's Breath or something? Wouldn't you want weapon stat, not fucking melee stat? Oh no, you just want to hide, you don't actually want to kill things. By the way, if you're building this build to hide, you're doing it wrong, Mark. This Quiver Orpheus rig build is not your standard go hide like the Falcons or like the helmet build. Well, you have a grenade font on, so that makes it 120 grenade stat. Yippity fucking doodah. I don't know what you're trying to do here. I genuinely don't. I don't know the point of this build. Like, to do stats for a build has to have a purpose. Because then you know what to prioritize. Super build? Then why the fuck have you got melee stat? Why have you got, like, no super? Yeah, you probably want like 180 if it's a super build. You no, you got 100 by the way. Like if this was a super build, you'd deprioritize melee, and you'd deprioritize class and go for like 180, probably 70, 100 or 120 in weapons and fuck the invis. And then you wouldn't want to use it because you couldn't hide. So what's the point? Genuine question. I don't see the point in this build. Unless you're running like the Quiver build or whatever with the fucking Leviathan's Breath and the high super and weapons to try and do like single target damage, then maybe. Why do that when you can just go with Titan and slam your face into something and do more damage? That's my problem with this. No, but you don't have the stats for it. Alright, that's Thunderlord finally fucking... Look, you have a Thunderlord, Catalyst! Woo! Alright. Oh no, I don't see the point in the build. It's not something you'd use. This is like when I put the fucking Strand build on your fucking Warlock and you ignored it because it's dog shit. Sleeper, right? For about 5 minutes. I'm gonna need ammo for this. Probably. Alright, time to wreck the build. By the way, there's more super stat available here. Oh, heavy. Solar ammo. Solar ammo. See, I'm using a linear, so it doesn't get much ammo in general, so I'm just over here fucking over stuff, you know. Trying to get some more ammo on kills. the tether. Oh shit. It wasn't applied. Alright, do that again. This time actually get kills. This one tells you how many kills it is, which is odd. This one tells you it's 300. The other ones did not tell you. Probably because it's a newer catalyst. I know that sounds silly, but they changed the catalyst and how you did it when they removed the Leviathan raids. Probably why. Ammo had to have dropped somewhere. Oh? Mad about it. Void Warlock is super broken in so many ways right now. More ways than I can count, honestly. Doesn't mean you should use it though. Maybe I should pull these all up and just use the tether. Hard to use linears when you don't have a tether to just group them up for you. Shirochi said no. Wow, I broke the game. That's a new one. That's a different crash. I wonder what that's from. That's something to do with Smoke Bomb. That's different. Something I did there is broken in the game files. They did change smoke, remember? How smoke bombs affect enemies and their visibility. I have a feeling I connected with a smoke bomb on some ads there and it crashed the game. for some reason. That's not related to like anything to do with like the memory leak or anything. That's just a broken fucking bug. Destiny closed now? Says it is, and I can't find it on the task manager. There it is. It's in the background for some reason. Why is it in the background processes? They've done something stupid. Oh my god, Bungie. Done. The fuck did that do to my game? It just broke. It's always had lots of bugs. I'm just verifying the files because it's having trouble, so it's probably gonna have to re-download something from Steam. What it's doing is checking the integrity of every file, comparing it against the server files and making sure they're all okay. Anytime today. So all files are fine. The fuck is Destiny talking about then? Oh, not again. This is dumb. So nothing was wrong. Huh? Alright, I'm taking that off. Alright, we'll carry on. Sorry about that. Game's fucked.
For generations, the Dreaming City housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded secrets. She is known as Riven, Riven of 1,000 Voices, the last known Ahamkara. She has been taken, and her death is your calling.
Annoying. Just kill me. No, you don't, unfortunately. So it's hard to get enough kills with this piece of shit. That's why it's only 300. Oh, I just got frame rate killed by the blight. Apparently that one-shot me. It kept ticking, it didn't stop. God, this game is so shit. It gets more ammo. And it fires quicker once the fucking catalyst. That's what makes this fucking huge. For the gun. Having the catalyst, that is. Because this thing's useless without its catalyst. Let's be blunt. I'm just not touching Invis at the moment because it very much sent me crash. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, I got ammo again. Die. 10 more and then we're on to the next piece of shit. Don't worry, Queenbreaker's not going to be much better. How many flags am I using to do this? This could be bad. Quite a few. But you know this anyway, I use flags to do this. Alright. See. What else did I say we were doing? Okay. Levy and Queenbreakers and then Polaris and more peasants left. Okay. Alright, let's get the Queenbreaker out. And the Levy. Might as well do it now. All in here. I need to put the ammo for this on. ammo! This one's probably 300 too. It just doesn't say. This is like the old style callus was percentage, no number. I like the number better. ammo generation stat for the Catalyst. What the fuck? 80 from 0. I'm losing brain cells. No. See? You do 200 super, it costs you virtually all your grenade, 95 grenade, 85 class. Putting either one of these up will cost you the other. So if I was to do the 85 class, for example, it will drain all the grenade away. You see that? If I was to take grenade down to the class down to say 50, and you could probably get about 80 grenade. With the font, that would be 100. And you still have like 60 class there. Okay. Apparently that would have 79 melee and no weapons. That's fun. Well, 22 weapons if that counts. Yeah. 200 super. About 80 grenade, about 80 melee. 60 class, which could be 100 with a class font. And, well, no, it'd be 80 with a class font, sorry. Grenade could be 80 with a grenade font. Here you go. Pretty much the best I could do there. And then if I wanted to do, like, stuff down here, I could probably put, like, Wrecker on, maybe, see if it actually finds anything. It doesn't with those stats. Any smoke jumper, maybe? It does not. Maybe something ferropotent. Bounce 2-piece ferropotent in here. Don't know what else it's using then. What are you using? Ferropotent. Aeon adapter. Ferropotent. Shrewd survivor. So only 1 2-piece on that one. Aeon adapter. Ferropotent. Aeon adapter. This one's got 2 2-pieces. But yeah, that's about it. So, I'll just leave it. There you go. I fixed it to 130 anyway. Alright, happy now? Ugh, God. But these are done, Mark. You can see they're all done. Look, all of these 4 are done. This is done. And the Polaris Lance is done, okay? All fucking done now. These are most of the catalysts you actually wanted. We could not. The vault is fine. I don't know what you mean. The vault is perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with the vault. It's not dead yet. The vault is amazing. I'm not clearing the whole vault, Mark. Oh, there's so much armor in there. I don't want to touch the armor. I don't want to touch the armor. Look, if you haven't seen how much armor's in there to begin with, that's how much armor is in. I don't want to deal with that. And the weapons are not in much better. My God. Look at the duplicate weapons. I'm going. I'm running away. Fuck no. That's way too much. Like there's like fucking 500 fucking things that probably shouldn't be in there. I want to deal with this right now. Can we do this another day? I'm just literally sat there at Shirochi. My brains are shot already. No. No, I'm already fried, Mark. I've just sat there shooting fucking Shadow Thrall for fucking too long already. I don't want to deal with this mess. This is bad enough. You can see all the red weapon. Oh my fucking god. You still have 10 spaces, you're fine. You'll be okay. Is there a catalyst for this thing? The heirloom, I wonder? It has a slot for it. I know there's a quest for the dungeon at some point. I need to go do that on my own account. At some point. When I actually want to go back into the fucking dungeon after having fucking been in there for 2 days. Before we do challenges, fucking delete the vault. What if we put all these guns on your hunter, right? Hear me out, and then delete the hunter. I would fix a lot of problems. Also, I don't even know what's going on in this Titans Postmaster, but there's like... Are they tier 5s in there? They are. Yep! Problem fixed. Look at all the red repeated guns, Mark. Look at all the red repeated guns. Look at this sidearm down here. What is this? Is this is just the hand cannon, isn't it? Over and over again. I thought you liked having armor. How much you've got? It's amazing. Takes up like half the vault. It's a lot on. There's a lot of hunter armor in here actually. See, look at this. This is where the hunter gauntlets start, right here, and this is where the hunter gauntlets end. Here. See this big chunk of line. This is all hunter gauntlets, by the way. This has just highlighted anything that has a health stat on it, but that's a lie, because it highlighted this and it doesn't. Okay, so that doesn't work. Just seeing if you can filter them. I can filter them by tertiary stat health, so all of these have tertiary stat health. See this? Everything that's highlighted there is tertiary stat health. Can I do... How do I do multiple? Oh, wait, dupe stats? Wait, is dupe? What does is dupe do? Well, everything that there's more than one of in the vault, I guess. Oh, fucking hell. About secondary stat health. These all have secondary stat health on them. And then what about this? These all have primary stat health on them, by the way. So I can filter them individually by tertiary. I can get all the health armor out of here. You won't like it, though. Is there any way, though? Can you do this? Is this all the armor with health on? That's a tertiary stat health. That's a prime. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's every piece of armor that's got a health stat on it, by the way, that's in your vault. Okay. See all the ones that are lit up? It's every piece of armor that has one. It either has primary, secondary, or tertiary stat health on it. Right, and I can prove that by clicking on them. Look, see? This is secondary stat health, right? This is tertiary stat health. Primary stat health. Secondary stat health. Primary stat health. Like, just wiping all this health armor out, I guess. At some point. It's not 90%, it's like 40%, I think. There's a lot of stuff in there in between that's not health armor. Some of it's in use, though. See this? We use this even though it's tertiary stat health. We could do better, but we can't find better, if you know what I mean. Same with this. Again, it could be better if tertiary stat was somewhere else, but we tried to get one, and it took forever, and we didn't, right? And then some of these just have tertiary stats on them because that's how they work, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? These have like fixed stats according to the perks they have. They don't have random rolls. The exotic class items, they work differently, so you shouldn't touch those, right? Alright, I'll deal with it tomorrow, I guess. Oh, it just looks a mess, doesn't it? What do you think? That looked like a mess? I do delete a lot of health armor, by the way. I just didn't catch it all. Sometimes I just get lazy and smack it in the vault. But I did delete a lot of it. There was more than this. Usually if it's got a health focus, by the way, I'm not even searching for the focus stat, right? What do they call it in DIM? I don't know what they call the stat in DIM. What do they call it? What is that stat called? Clicked on a piece of armor that's fucking not tier 5. I need to know what DIM calls this. What does the game call it? That's the general armor mod. tuning mod, maybe? I just called it the focus stat, but it's tuning or something, right? There we go. That's everything that has a tune stat to health too, isn't it? Jesus, it got worse, Mark. That's everything with some form of HP stat on. Be it primary, secondary or tertiary, or the tune stat. Can't do that with Destiny's Vault. Yeah. Oh god. So like I said, that like some of them have like the tune stats. See here. All right. I don't have the tune stat that big of a deal. The tune stat's only 5 health, right? I tend to throw them away still, but that's just me. All right. I will deal with that tomorrow. I think. Fucking 1,000 space vault, and we've still filled it. My vault's full too, by the way. The weapons are a bit more straightforward. Tonight, it's not fucking tonight. Tonight I might do the fucking other things though. Alright, well have fun in the dungeon. Try not to set fire to Epic. Alright. I'll be around or back tomorrow. I've suffered enough. Don't worry, we're gonna get your ranks in the season pass. We've got till fucking the 6th of January anyway, so it's not that big a deal. That's why I'm not that worried about it either. Like I'm genuinely not worried about it because I'll just do the fucking daily, quests that come up, and that'll do it easily. All right, back probably tomorrow.